And a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Sound Off on this Friday. Stan Maddox here. Our guest today, we have a guest. It's LaPorte Mayor Tom Dermody. And give us a call, 362-0522, or shoot us a text message. Mayor Dermody, as always, welcome to Sound Off.
Well, I appreciate that, Stan. And Irish Mike sitting in. Welcome to Irish Mike to our community. This week just showed how much people love our community, supported the firefighters, LaPorte County government for all they did, all the highway department. You know, they filled so much diesel, all the townships that came, and even surrounding townships from St. Joe, Lake, Porte, all the private businesses that brought all the excavators, the front loaders to clean that out, and even the helicopters from Lake County to dump water. Everybody working, and then the restaurants, the coffee shops, and just people in general. And we'll get a whole list of everybody to thank. But just been amazing how many people and groups wanted to take care of all the teams out there working. Steve Hollifield, the commissioners, Joe Haney, Connie Grammarosa, their support on all this. I don't want to forget anybody, but it just was a unbelievable week. Obviously, we don't want a fire to happen, but everybody pitching in, and Kelly Burke leading the team at the fire department. Thank you to everybody.
Yeah, the firefighters left this morning. They had the situation all managed. Enough of the fire was put out, so they went back to the fire stations. You must be relieved. They were probably getting tired.
Well, I was relieved that many of them are getting rest, well-deserved rest. And the food we were delivering, I was always willing to deliver the food.
Was there any left by the time you got there? Oh, my gosh.
Grandma's is one example, and I have thanks to everybody, had this whole thing of sausage, eggs, and I was like, they kept loading my truck, and they noticed the sausage container the quarter end of it was lifted up, because I had been digging in. I had to make sure that it was safe to eat. Yeah. And then I went Dunkin' Donuts early morning to get all the Joe Crafts. And if you know how Dunkin' is, I was so tired. I walked right I was looking ahead out to the door, walked right into the window, like a Jackass commercial, that TV show. I made all the employees' day because I was so tired, and I just saw the door, and it was a window.
Oh, wow. You didn't drop any donuts or coffee, did you?
I didn't drop anything, but except take a good shot to the nose and leading into it.
Like a bird in a windshield or something like that.
Yes.
Right. Well, yeah, so the situation's pretty manageable now, and look forward to having no more fires at the composting pile.
Correct.
That was, been burning since Sunday. How many gallons of water? I know I talked to Tim Werner the other day. He said, I think it was on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday, that it was like over 7 million, 8 million at that time. Any idea what the final total was?
I don't know what the final number is, but it's a ton. And this is why we have redundancy. This is why you see us continually upgrade our infrastructure, because for the most part, people did not see a reduction in water. They may have seen some rust, a little slowdown, but all that water did not stop in our community.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we got a phone call to take. Let's take that call. You're on Sound Off with Mayor Dermody.
Afternoon, Mr. Mayor.
Stevie, how are you? This guy.
Good. I want to reiterate that the city and county worked flawlessly together. Our employees, our department heads, they took it upon themselves. Whatever needed to be done, they did it. The local businesses in the community stepped up. I had several calls say, hey, what do you need? We can help you. And I just want to say, the city and county worked flawlessly together.
And yes, you may have seen me sprinting, because I was seeing Steve every time I went there. You may have seen me run late one night, and I caught Steve with the Domino's pizza running away out to his car to take off with it. but I caught him. Don't worry. But all joking, this is how everybody should be working together. And Steve was always out there day and night. So thank you to that.
All right. Thanks for the call. We have a text message. They're wondering, how much is this going to cost, all that firefighting effort?
Well, first of all, solid waste, I've talked to them, said, hey, you guys are going to pay for all this, all the extra. We don't know what the final number is. I know they have insurance. I'm sure there's some state funds available and so forth, and we'll start working that out. But what is the cost of not doing it with all that smoke, everything? Oh, and I want to put out like Rob Saby, EMA, 911, just everybody working together. Those are also big groups that were directly involved. 8.3 million gallons, by the way, of water. And our team...
8.3, I can't say it enough, 8.3 million gallons of water. That's incredible. I mean, I wonder how much Pine Lake holds.
Oh, my gosh, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Tim Warner is never happy with the infrastructure that we have. He's always looking for more redundancy, and this is an exact reason why. We've got a great team that, again, the cost, it was like, let's keep our residents safe. The excavators, local and from afar, the people that know trees, landscaping that we're pitching in. This can't happen again. We have to continue, solid waste has to continue to, flip their compost and keep that spread. So no one injured, nobody hurt. I saw Bill Lott today. He was in charge one day, and his eyes just looked whipped. And just so thankful for our team.
Yeah, the excavators. It was interesting to watch how they all performed together like an orchestra. It's like one would turn left, one would turn right, another one would go straight, and it just looked like you're watching a Swiss watch operate.
Oh, it was. And Mike Pavey, I called him, and it was like I couldn't even finish the conversation. He goes, well, I already got one coming out, an excavator coming, Lineski's. And I don't want to forget somebody, but Eric Keller, I called him, and he's like, Tom, we just got done with 12s. I'll come give a couple hours. And all of a sudden, 15, 20 hours later, he was still out there. And Delta 3, I saw one of their pieces of equipment. There just is so many people to thank that it can't be done correctly or enough. So any other text while we got you?
Yeah, we have a text message here. Tom, Matt with MP Lawn Care here. Thank you for the support, bringing coffee, donuts, etc. while we are working that fire around the clock.
Yeah, and Matt, thanks to him and MP, because they really provided a lot of value dealing with the trees, the landscaping, the equipment was excellent. And I come from a family where when there's a problem or an issue, a funeral, whatever, you got to have food. We eat at every issue or problem or event that's happened in the Dermody life. So my main thing is to make sure everybody is well fed in my mom's honor. God love her.
All right, great. Our guest today, LaPorte Mayor Tom Dermody. Give us a call. Our Sowers GMC on-air and text line, 362-0522. Minutes with the Mayor. That's something that you started last week. One-on-one conversations with people who might want to see you in person. How's that been going?
Excellent. And, here's the thing. I think I'm pretty accessible and available. I have my cell phone out there. People call 24/7 or text. And I'm not perfect at 2 a.m. If someone's calling me, sometimes I sleep through it. But we try to be responsive. But there are those individuals that I think don't want to speak in a public setting, but would like to come up, say, hey, I've got this specific situation. I think the dog leash situation could help. I mean, we have people with problems, issues, ideas, and solutions. And it's just been, I've really enjoyed it. We haven't set the time for next week yet, but look forward to continuing one-on-one where people deserve that one-on-one attention.
All right. Well, let's take another phone call. You're on Sound Off with Mayor Tom Dermody. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good afternoon.
I just want to congratulate on a great job. The town looks beautiful. I was going to ask you, I heard rumor of Jersey Mike's coming to Newport Landing. Any truth?
I keep hearing that rumor as well, so people seem excited about it, and we look forward to it. People like, I don't know, we may have to have a sub-off with Jimmy John's, Subway, Jersey Mike's to see, and then some of the private restaurants that provide subs. What do you think, Stan? Where are you going?
Hey, that sounds great.
But what are you picking?
Sub-off.
A sub-off. What are you picking?
Oh, a kind of sandwich?
Yeah, which one is your fave?
All of them. Ham, roast beef,
he's a
whatever.
Politician. If you had to pick Subway, Jimmy John's, Mike's.
Probably Subway.
There you go. All right, well, thank you. But Jersey Mike's, we hope to see that up in Newport Landing.
I kind of miss the old Woolworth subs back from the 70s.
Oh, my gosh, yes. And their milkshakes.
Yeah, exactly. I found memories, but the town looks beautiful.
Thank you so much for that. You know, I do remember, I don't know, do people make, I used to come home, vanilla milk, Hershey syrup. Do people make milkshakes at home anymore? I don't know. The blender.
Oh, I used to do that all the time.
I know, but people don't make them anymore. Those were great.
I tell you what, we got to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us here on Sound Off.
Here we grow again. Your new neighbors are here, Michigan City. The Bob Lacurcio Auto Group now owns Michigan City Ford, Michigan City Kia, and Michigan City Hyundai. New ownership means better selection, better deals, and better service. Plus, all 3 locations now offer mobile service, so we'll come to you. Call us for an appointment today and get an oil change for as low as $29.95. We're proud to serve the Michigan City community we now call home. Visit us online at blautogroup.com.
You're going to like buying a car this way.
Step into the past of the Porte County Park's Pioneer Days. Bring your family out to Creek Ridge County Park on Saturday, September 27th and Sunday, September 28th. Experience wagon rides, outdoor cooking, crafts, food, and more. Visit with historically clad vendors and enjoy hands-on activities that are both fun and educational. As you enter this 96-acre park, you will be greeted by the aroma of kettle corn, ham and beans, and apple butter brewing. Enjoy the many demonstrators like blacksmiths, woodworking, and quilters. Try your hand at ceramics, candle dipping, and tin punching. Come out and create great family memories. Pioneer Days is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, September 27th and 28th. Admission is only $2 and children 3 and under are free. Pioneer Days will be held at Creek Ridge County Park, 7943 West 400 North in Michigan City, just 2 miles east of Highway 421. For more information, call 219-325-8315. Looking for some fall fun? Head to Bloom's Greenhouse Grower Outlet, home of the $4 pumpkin. That's right, any size orange carving pumpkin is just $4. They have gorgeous giant mums at unbeatable outlet prices, plus hanging basket mums, fall planters, and everything you need to decorate for the season. Don't miss Fall Family Fun Days, September 27th and 28th, with free popcorn, Garwood's apple cider, kids pumpkin painting, vendor market, giveaways, and more. Only at Bloom's Greenhouse, 719 Hupp Road, LaPorte, open 9 to 5 daily.
Oakwoods Manor of LaPorte believes that your golden years should be filled with comfort, independence, and peace of mind. Our independent living community offers spacious studio, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom suites, all under one roof, complete with all the amenities and all the comforts of home. So why wait? We invite you and your family to come and enjoy a complimentary lunch with our friendly staff. Come and experience the stress-free senior living you deserve. Visit oakwoodsmanor.com or call 362-6600 to schedule your personal tour.
It's your home for Slicer Sports and 96.7 The Eagle. Don't miss a single down from Slicers football live on air with us. Whether we're on the road or home at Kiwanis Field, you can catch every touchdown and exciting moment with Slicers football live every week this season on 96.7 The Eagle. Sponsored by MC Doors, Raymond & Spence Insurance, Michiana Insurance Services, Edward Jones, Salisbury & Spence, Giggles Boutique, Flanagan Tire, Lakeside Auto Works, Child Support Division of LaPorte County Prosecutor's Office, Keller Limestone Services, Pavey Excavating at Stoneyard, Madison Motors, Steve Seiler State Farm, Cannon's Automotive Service, and Birdine Auto Body. Go Slicers!
Michiana weather.
Bright sunshine expected this afternoon with daytime highs approaching 77. Lows around 56. Tonight, mainly clear skies. From the Weather Center at HometownNewsNow.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. Currently, it's 77 degrees.
Your opinion matters. We invite you to share it by calling the on-air line at 362-0522. That's 362-0522. Now, back to Sound Off on 96.7, The Eagle.
And welcome back to Sound Off. Our guest again, LaPorte Mayor Tom Dermody. Our Sowers GMC on-air text line again, 362-0522. Spectrum Recycling, of course. They're over there on Tipton Street where the overpass is going to start going up sometime next year. Eminent domain. The city owns the property now, right? But I understand you're going to have a meeting with the owner of Spectrum Recycling later today. What's that all about?
Well, we've been talking. We had a little friction right at the beginning, and we're now working together. Dave Shaw's been a great partner. We want to make sure we see that the exterior of the building come down. And I know he's waiting on NIPSCO to retire the equipment, make sure water and sewer are all good. And he's offered to bring that down as well for us. So we're excited and see how we can help him. I think he'd be a great option for the Teledyne building because I think it's time for the Teledyne building to come down. And, that's where we've been talking a little bit to Teledyne about, hey, the owners there, it's time to get that building down. It's unsafe, and Jeff Batchelor has been on that, so we're looking forward to it.
All right. Yeah, that was one of the sites people were talking about as far as Spectrum Recycling perhaps going to. You wonder if that's going to happen.
Yes, we'll look forward to hearing from Dave, but he's been a good partner here to help clean that area up.
Okay. Yeah, the old Teledyne. How long has that been vacant now?
It's been a while throughout this administration and before, so I think you got a call.
Okay, let's take that call right now. You're on Sound Off with Mayor Dermody.
Oh, I stand in Mayor Tom Dermody, the Honorable Mayor of this great Maple City of LaPorte. Hey, I got a story to share with you. Once upon a time here in Michigan City, there once lived a man by the name of Warren Jones. And he was the longtime principal at Michigan City Elston High School. And during basketball season, the Elston Red Devils Den Gymnasium would be packed to the rafters, not standing remotely, not an open seat in the house. And at halftime of the game, Warren Jones would go out to the middle of the court sporting his red suit jacket. He'd utter these 5 magic words. He always say, "Is anyone here from city?" And the whole place would just erupt. They go, "Yay!" And that's the legend of Warren Jones.
Oh, well, that's great. And then we'd run through the Elston basketball gym and beat Elston in basketball that night afterwards. So Warren Jones, what a great man. And fantastic, Tommy. Oh, I see we got a text, too.
Yeah, you were on those Slicer teams back in the day playing at Elston, huh?
Oh, yeah. Elston is a great gym to play in. They had soft rims. Close crowd. It's like playing in the Civic, and I love when LaPorte plays. I don't know if you could fit enough in, but when LaPorte plays Michigan City, play one game at the Civic.
Yeah.
Is that
in the works?
House.
Any talk of that happening?
I don't know, but I'm still trying to get Steve Draben from Bethel, Greg Tonigal from Indiana Wesleyan, LaPorte greats to come and play one of their conference games at the Civic.
That'd be great.
I think Steve Draben is open to it. Let's see if we can get Greg. They're all competitive, though.
All right. We got some text messages. Somebody is asking about the compost fire. Is that on county or city property? It's on city property, but it's really close to the county, right?
Correct. And it's county. It's solid waste responsibility. It's their product.
Okay. But that was LaPorte Fire Department. That was their fire to handle because it's in the city limits. So it's got to be just a couple of 100 feet from the county line, right? Or
yeah, I mean, and again, our firefighters are there. The county was there. No one said, "Oh, is this line here or is that line there?" Everybody just worked together and said, "Let's keep the community safe."
Somebody wants to know, is there any way to prevent this fire from happening again?
I think that's the discussion everyone will have with solid waste to make sure we keep turning the compost.
We got a listener who says, my daughter and I make milkshakes and homemade ice cream all the time.
Oh, I've never made homemade ice cream. I used to love Lennox ice cream back from the day, and made in LaPorte. It was amazing. And they had the buckets with the handle, and it just was excellent.
Yeah. I grew up with one of those hand crank ice cream makers. My dad bought it. We'd do it a couple of times every summer. You got to be patient. It takes a while, but it's a good finished product, that's for sure. All right, let's go to another text message here. Let's see what we got. 8.3 million gallons of water. That's about 1.1 million cubic feet of water, since an Olympic-sized swimming pool holds roughly 88,000 cubic feet. That's enough to fill more than a dozen Olympic pools. That's interesting, yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
It's like
not
Carmel.
quite like Stone Lake or Pine Lake, though. But
correct. And we have, and I know the Lake Association has been working extremely hard. When you talk about that, what do we call that? The mole, the weeds growing up in the pond.
Well, milfoil. Eurasian milfoil.
Boy, you screwed up that first word. Is it Eurasian?
Eurasian, yeah.
Oh.
Eurasian.
But they've been working hard, people that want to help donate, volunteer, to do different things to raise money, get ahead of talk to Jeff Matusik at the Lake Association. I mean, everybody's looking for funds, needs funds. We had the reduction in property taxes, and no one has yet to call and say, hey, we really appreciate the legislature reducing property taxes by $200 or $300. But they have said, hey, I want to see it spotless. I want to see the fire. I want to see the police. I want our education for the kids to go well. So it's going to be an interesting new world with the continued reduction.
Yeah. The city's going to lose, about $1 million the first year or something like that?
I think that's it. We are not going to reduce services. And the thing of it is, we've always been working since day one on efficiencies. You've got Courtney Parthune, who's amazing, comes from business. Myself, a lot of our team members are always looking at new ways to do things. And so we didn't need to have property taxes reduced to be more efficient or to find ways to do new things. But after talking to all the financial groups and of that, like Baker Tilly, the way you overcome the reduction is growth in our community. Growth. So.
Okay, text message. They want to know, does anybody know when the compost facility will reopen?
I don't.
We'll have to call Clay Turner on that one.
Yeah, you call Clay and figure out, hey, we just don't want to pile it up.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's going to be a couple of days at least, because that thing's still smoldering out there. It's just they have much of it knocked down and spread out. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll try to find out. All right, LaPorte Mayor Tom Dermody, our guest again today. Give us a call or a text message. Our Sowers GMC on-air and text line, 362-0522. Hey, on the Minutes with the Mayor, is there any one or two particular issues people are raising concerns about?
It was really a variety. If you'd come, you might find out.
Okay.
But it is one-on-one, so you wouldn't hear anyway. I think I heard we had a dog leash. We had a dog leash. We had some of the trees to check out. We had a home that had burned down that they can't demo until we, was it arson? Was it natural? So there's a process that takes place. But those type of questions every day. And again, I think overall, last time there were about data centers. And I went and toured a data center Monday in Hammond, a big group. Some of the Michigan City people were there. I toured, and wow, it was not, when you talk to the person that runs it, and you get all the different questions and so forth. It just was, it's important for the future to have that technology available. It's just got to be in the right place.
Any update on when Microsoft is going to start building its data center here in LaPorte?
None.
Okay. All right. Let's see. This person says raise the out-of-state boat launch fee at city docks by $10 to provide funding for the Lake Association's weed control program.
There you go. The Lake Association would lead that charge.
Oh, the city wouldn't have anything to do with that?
They might, but really the Lake Association has to look. I mean, it takes about $40,000 a year, roughly. I've told them, hey, the streets, or the state, DNR, what can they do to help? They've reduced their funds as well.
Hey, somebody is saying next time you need to operate one of those payloaders.
Hey, I'd love it. They won't let me. I used to drive forklifts in our business, and I was running into the side of the building, doing those different things. I could pick up loads, but yeah. And I'll tell you what, they are precision. They are like surgeons with those payloaders, with the excavators. Amazing work that they all do.
Yeah. I couldn't believe the accuracy and the speed at which they were operating. It was really neat to watch. Tell you what, we got to take one more commercial break. Stay with us here in Sound Off.
At Friedman & Associates, one of our practice areas is utility law. For 25 years, we've worked with county commissioners of both political parties to hold NIPSCO's feet to the fire, not only on rates, but on service as well. We've been able to win millions in rate credits and refunds for ratepayers in our county. And we blocked NIPSCO's plan to close the service center on West State Road 2. Now, while we've had our successes, it's gotten tougher in recent years because the Utility Commission has bent over backwards to satisfy the deep-pocket investor-owned utilities. And NIPSCO's electric rates are now the highest in Indiana, putting the squeeze on both family and business budgets. But with 3 of the 5 members of the Utility Commission resigning before the end of this year, we've got a chance to start holding the line again on these endless rate increases. Call the governor at 317-232-4567 and ask him to appoint consumer-friendly members to the Utility Commission. It's time to hold NIPSCO accountable again. The preceding paid for by Friedman & Associates, standing up for you.
Casey's Lanes, right here in downtown LaPorte. Open 7 days a week with Glow Bowling on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit the website at Casey'sLanes.com with options like leagues for the whole family, birthday parties, office retreats, karaoke, live entertainment, and dart tournaments. You are not far away from a great time. Casey's Lanes, located at 610 Colfax Avenue, or call 362-1571 for a great time. Head on over to Casey's Lanes.
So, have you visited Sims Meat Processing on 3rd Line Road in Kingsbury Industrial Park to see their bigger retail store? Double the space, double the meats, both fresh cuts and frozen. And don't forget that Sims now offers 100% whole beef burgers from local farms in LaPorte County. As a matter of fact, you'll be able to see where your beef came from right on the label. So head on over to 3rd Line Road in Kingsbury Industrial Park and check out the new retail shop at Sims Meat Processing. Call them at 393-1000 or check out their Facebook page.
If you're not already banking at Grand Heritage Federal Credit Union, you may be wondering what the differences are between Grand Heritage and others, like banks. Stop by today and let them show you how to put more money in your pocket by banking with Grand Heritage, a credit union. Like free checking, Christmas clubs, auto loans, Visa credit cards, children's accounts with no fees and no minimum balances. You'll also enjoy the easy-to-use mobile app and online banking at Grand Heritage. When you're out of town, you'll be able to bank at one of over 5,000 shared branches across the United States. Oh, and when you call Grand Heritage, you'll get a real person on the line, not some automated attendant. And you can take comfort in knowing that all decisions are made locally. It's simply better banking with Grand Heritage, here locally since 1955 at 201 Kumler Drive, LaPorte. Your money is federally insured by NCUA at Grand Heritage Federal Credit Union.
Get all your weekend sports updates on 96.7 The Eagle all weekend. Every hour from 11:30 to 9:30 following ABC News, covering the latest in sports news and current scores from across the country. Provided by ABC Sports and brought to you by Giggles Boutique, Flanagan Tires, Cannon Automotive, and Lakeside Auto Works. Over 700 new and pre-owned vehicles at Autopark.com and Autopark Automotive in Sturgis, Bremen, LaPorte, and Plymouth. Autopark.com.
What are you waiting for? The lines are open on Sound Off. Text or dial your questions now to 362-0522. That's 362-0522. Now, back to LaPorte County's original social media. Sound Off on 96.7, The Eagle.
And welcome back to Sound Off. Our guest again, LaPorte Mayor Tom Dermody, 362-0522. We got a text message here, Tom. This is an interesting question. If the county adds a wheel tax, does that mean residents in the city of LaPorte will see an increase in their wheel tax?
I know the county will. I'm not sure how that works, depending on what the county does. So we'll have to check in and see when it's time if they are considering it or not.
Okay, but if the county would adopt a wheel tax, that would be
There's
probably
only,
just for the unincorporated residents, right?
Well, yeah, I believe that is correct.
Because that would be like a double.
Can't double tax.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was a good question. Let's see. Let's take this one. I was at the fire scene watching. They did an amazing job. Yeah, I'll agree to that. That's for sure.
Excellent. Yes.
This person is excited to have the basketball tournament Friday through Sunday instead of Thursday through Sunday. It's going to be Friday through Sunday.
Instead of Thursday through Saturday, it's now Friday through Sunday. Jack Arnett, Mark Schreiber, Lalu kind of all worked that. Brian Tonito worked it all together to say, let's do this Friday through Sunday. So it'll give an opportunity for those people that maybe can't make it out on Thursday to get out there all weekend long.
Okay, yeah, that'll be here before you know it, that's for sure. What does Mayor Dermody think about changing the name of LaPorte County to Michigan City County? That would be a much more beautiful name. I'm sure they're joking.
Tommy Kolavic, he must be lost or confused. So, hey, we do have a call, too.
All right. Well, let's take that call right now on Sound Off. Go ahead. You're on with Mayor Dermody.
Hi, Stan and Mayor Dermody. This is Tommy Kolavic again about that question about the wheel tax, if the county would impose it. The city of Michigan City, LaPorte, and Westville would have to pay both the city wheel tax and the county wheel tax because we both got a population of over 5,000 residents.
Oh, that is right on the population.
Thank you.
So that could be. But we need to look overall. The one thing we all can't do is overtax our residents. You know, wheel tax, lit tax, all these different things. We have to be, have a bigger plan in place and to understand how to keep, we're all living, at least the city of LaPorte, I know we're living within our means. We don't spend more than the budget allows in property taxes. We have not raised debt in property taxes in our first entire 5 years. We've used bonding for some of the water and sewer because people want infrastructure, and that's what is paid monthly. And you want those dollars going back into infrastructure and not doing a little at a time based on the monthly amount of money we get. We want to pay that to a bond so we can do bigger projects. Our team, and again, Courtney Parthune has done amazing there.
Okay, somebody wants to know: is there an estimated time of arrival for the paving schedule? When's the paving schedule going to come out?
Well, the paving has been going on. We're not doing Weller yet. We're doing a good portion of Weller, but we want to get that water infrastructure done. And I think that's where we do an extremely good job, where wastewater, water, engineering all work together. That, hey, if we're going to tear up a road to pave, let's make sure we get the infrastructure in place so 2 years from then, after we pave it, we're not tearing it back up to put or remove lead lines or to do anything like that. So let's do it all at once.
All right. A listener wants to know, when will the construction of Indiana Avenue be completed, or at least the road reopen to traffic?
Well, they'll move that along as they go, but I think you're a couple years out.
Okay, yeah, that's a major project. That's for sure.
That's a big project. And again, when you talk not only roads, you're talking about sewer, water, infrastructure, you're talking sidewalks, you're talking lights. It's a big, well-deserved project, and I love that state dollars are coming back home for LaPorte. And thank Representative Pressel, thanks Congressman Mervan for his leadership on getting us that $1 million. So yes.
Okay.
And the same thing at the state level. Thank you for bringing those state dollars home for the overpass on the east side.
All right. Hey, I got a quick question. Bert Cook told me yesterday about, and I watched the redevelopment commission meeting. They're going to run electric to where a flagpole is going to be at Newport Landing, and the flagpole is going to be 40 feet high. That's pretty high. I mean, are we talking a huge flag flying from the flagpole? That's going to look pretty neat.
Well, and it was donated, so I don't know if I'm breaking a surprise here, so I don't want to give too much information because I think they're bringing their family member that it's in honor of, bringing them out to show it this weekend. So I'll keep that hush so I don't get in trouble. But yeah, that's going to be really cool there. And that's just a very neat project. And, you know, the city is working on it and working together with private individuals.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 317. Or that's.
Yeah, that's that one question we already asked you. They must be from Indianapolis.
Really? How did you guess that?
Yeah, I call that.
You are on it.
I'm calling Indianapolis all the time. We were talking about food earlier, and I was driving through the west side the other day, and of course, Wingstop, they're up and running, and then Jet's Pizza, they'll be opening soon, and you can't help but notice how there's a lot more businesses now on the west side than there were just 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes, and I want to thank Cablin's, for building that up. And it's great to see the development there. We got more to do. We want to make sure our residents have options. And you look around to Newport Landing, you look to the west side, everything is just moving along. And that's not only Bert Cook, but the entire team on the north side. You've heard discussion of housing and different things, and think about, we appreciate 39 North providing what they did, and now we're seeing development up there and Beechwood Lakes, and I know change is hard, but people have said we need housing of all types, including affordable housing. I was down in Kingsford Heights Monday with Craig Phillips and Councilwoman Laura Konechny looking at some affordable housing. They've done an amazing job down there. And I want to give Mark Parkman a little shout out there because he hates it. He likes to keep just his head in the dirt and doing all the great work that he does. But it was great to see. So.
All right. Yeah, it's amazing to see how many of those new homes have been constructed around Kingsford Heights.
You see that one down there you missed, I think.
This person is saying the city approves the launch rates.
Well, it might be the park department, that does those rates,
Yeah.
and we can look at that. But sorry, I've been coming off 4.5 days of fire and making sure everything, as you can tell and budgets, and my eyes are getting a little tired. And that's the other thing. We have to look at raises. We have to look whether they're bonuses, whether they're to keep our good people working at the city. And I've got to do a better job. Just had that discussion yesterday. If we don't make our employees and our team feel special about where they go, where they work, or improve their lives, how can we as a whole, make the residents feel good about where they live? So we have to continue to do that together, and that's one of my focuses for this next year. And I can always do better, and I think it's important to look in the mirror and say, hey, what is best for our residents, and how do we move forward?
All right.
And stop the R&D fighting, my goodness, that you see. Can't we all just get along? And just simple things like saying hello, smile, how are you doing can mean so much. Calling a person by their name. And it's important. And we got to start somewhere. This divide doesn't work, isn't going to make things better. And we have to start slowly put the anger away and try to find common ground to work together on.
Okay. All right. Hey, I understand a couple of those townhomes at Park and Severs. They're completed and a lot more on their way.
Correct. And then also on 18th Street, I know Steiner sold his first one and may have sold a second one. So this is new to LaPorte, but they're selling. And, besides new people, it also give those opportunities to individuals that bought a starter home many years ago, but there were no homes to move up into, to now do so that we free up a starter home for somebody else. And we'll see.
All right. Hey, Kiwanis Club picnic tomorrow. That's kind of an interesting thing.
It's always fun. Kiwanis does a great job to that. Also, I'm on the Kiwanis Field
you're on the exploratory committee?
The exploratory committee.
What are your thoughts on that? Have you formed an opinion yet?
Well, I've said, look, we need facilities that match the level of play from a Duneland Conference perspective. And when you see the inside of the locker room and there's one urinal, and I don't care what we do on the visiting team. I remember Iowa used to paint their locker rooms pink and so forth. I don't care what we do on the visitor side, but LaPorte, we have a standard, and we need safe, healthy locker rooms and, all of that around there.
More urinals.
Well,
give the visiting team the one urinal.
Yeah,
and,
give them.
LaPorte
But
can
LaPorte,
have 8 or 10.
we need proper locker room coaching, everything that's needed there. And so it was fun to be a part of that discussion. I know we're running out of time. So again, Sunflower Fair. Thanks to everybody, Mark Schreiber and all the team that made that happen. If you have questions, ideas, or just want to share some thoughts, 219-363-7293. We've got more work to do, but hang in there. We're going to all do it together.
All right. Mayor Dermody, as always, thanks for coming on Sound Off today, and thanks to you out there for listening. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us and voicing your opinion on this edition of Sound Off. The views expressed on Sound Off are those of the host or callers and do not represent the opinion of 96.7 The Eagle, Spoon River Media, LLC, or the sponsors. Sound Off airs live every Monday and Friday, immediately following Update 12 News, and is available online after the show is over under the podcast menu at hometownnewsnow.com. Mark your calendar and join us again for the next edition of Sound Off, right here on 96.7 The Eagle. Your home for country music variety is 96.7 The Eagle, WCOE FM LaPorte.